This little guy's a mullet. This is my return line from the sump. Snail. Got a hermit right there. I don't know if you can see him. Lots of plant growth on this rock, absorbing nitrates. Got a little soft coral on there. Can't zoom in the camera though. Squirrel fish. And that's a banded coral shrimp down there. Alright, let's see what we got here. This is the return line from the sump. The water flows up. This overflow box has teeth at the top, so the fish can't get inside of the box. Inside the box, 2 1.5-inch bulkheads for overflow. The top one with the 90-degree pointed upwards is just the emergency overflow in case the water level gets too high. The lower one is the main overflow, the 90-degree upside down, creating a complete siphon, Durso. It's a completely quiet suction. So you can see in the back here, bulkheads go through the tank, come out the back. And then the emergency overflow is straight down into the sump. This one here has got the valve for fine tuning to get the complete siphon. Alright, down in the bottom, the main line comes down and goes into the sand for a fluidized-bed-filter. I need to adjust that a little bit so it's blowing more sand around, provides surface area. Just like bio balls, but it's more surface area. And I got it spilling over into the next section here. Sand stays at the bottom, the water flows over the top, spills through the bio balls. It's supposed to be a wet dry, the water level's a little bit high. I might have to drop it down a little bit. Under the bio balls, the water flows through these teeth I cut in the first one, as you can see. In the second one, touches the bottom, the sand can't get through. In the center there's a refugium full of opie. I'm going to try to breed them so I can feed the fish upstairs. I feed the fish in the main tank with these guys. Got a little growth in the corner there. Got a light on top for the plants, but that light comes on at night opposite of the main lights to try to maintain a pH balance in the tank. To keep the opie in there, I've got a sponge so they can't go down into the suction part. And then this pump over here, water flows through the sponge, the opie stay in the refugium. In the back you see I got some air stones, 16-inch air stones. And then the water flows through the sponge into this section, 740 gallon per hour pump. Pumps it back up into the main tank. And there's the return line. And you can see return line goes to a bulkhead through the aquarium, 90-degree check valve, so the water, if the power stops, the water can't flow back down. It can only flow one way through that check valve. And you got this gate valve here for fine tuning, and that's the pump for the air down below. And the lights are on timers, digital timers here, day and night. So water returns from there. Water comes into the main tank here, and I maintain the water level in the top tank by adjusting the valve back here on the Durso to create a suction that keeps the box full and the tank at a steady level. Yep. And it just completes the cycle. Fluidized-bed-filter, bioballs, refugium. Refugium's for breeding, and I can house algae inside that absorbs nitrates. And the pump. It's a pretty big sump for a aquarium this size. Of 255-gallon tanks, one for the sump, one for the main tank. But I opted for that so I could have a decent sized refugium and a decent amount of water in the total system. So instead of say if I'd have made a 30-gallon sump, I would have had 20 gallons in it plus 55, 75. I've probably got close to 30 gallons in the sump, maybe 35, bumping me up to 90 gallons total. More water, the more livestock you can put inside. See if we can get that banded coral shrimp. Yeah. That's my system.